Be me, 13. Love cars. Want to work with cars. Tell family. Oh anon, mechanics earn fuck all and have to do such dirty work, you should pick something else that interests you. Family actively tells me all the reasons why being a mechanic is bad. TFW just want to be around cars or work with them. FF to current year. Still not working around cars. Work in a warehouse. My job doesn't pay any more than some mechanics make. Uninteresting job, have nothing to show for my experience. Back-breaking work. Always end up covered in dust and oils and shit from the products I work with. Depressed as fuck. Wake up feeling so unhappy with work. Just want to be around cars and sad that I can't be. MFW. Is there any jobs out there that pays decently in the car industry? Be me a couple years ago. Driving home from job at the time, which was like 23 miles or so. Get on main drag towards my neighborhood, 3-lane road with a speed limit of 50, but people usually go at least 65 or 70. Making good time until I run into a traveling roadblock all going the same speed in all 3 lanes. Start flashing lady in left lane, guy in middle lane starts speeding up so I can pass dumb broad. Dumb broad starts speeding up to block me in, car on right is also starting to do the same, so I forcibly cut her off multiple times until she budges. Flip her off as I pass her, start going about 90 and leave them in the dust. A moment later a silver Silverado starts gaining up to me, realize it was guy in the middle lane. Blows past me doing at least 100 and brake checks me a few times, trying to evade him in my Saturn which has good ass steering. Gets millimeters within my bumper and starts honking erratically like I was earlier. Slam brakes a few times to avoid his wing, eventually I get to my exit and he keeps going straight. Would have gone to the police station down the road if he had started following me. Realize I could probably be a professional stunt driver if I wanted, not sure how I actually survived that. Chevy bro, if you're reading this I'm sorry but you're still an asshole. Be me, 22. Car I've had since high school is Fubar, 1995 Monte Carlo SS. Have 2 decent paying jobs and 750 plus credit. So I decide to go to a dealership for a newer late model car. Enter local Chevrolet, GM dealership. See nothing but pickups, SUVs, and CUVs on the huge lot. All Chevrolet and a few couple of GM pickups. Salesman greets me from across the lot. Once we reach each other and asks how he can help me, I ask if they have any sedans. Basically tells me GM has essentially quit manufacturing new sedans since it isn't what the market is buying. The only sedans being produced are the Vet, Camaro, and Mustang if you go with Ford. See another salesman selling a Stacy a new Suburban. Huh, whatever. End up with a 2021 Blazer that I'll pick up later this week. I knew Ford had nothing, but I didn't know GM called it quits with them. Middle school kids with some patience could do it. Shit, I'm retarded and I could do it with rattle cans. Did it completely by accident too. Be me and Zog. Rotation to training FOB, Europe. Outgoing battalion gives away all of their spray paint. They don't want to hazmat that shit back to the US. Shit, I'll take it all. Repaint all of our vehicles with said paint. It's consistently glossy. Looks better than the paint job on my beater car. Shit. Redo the spray farther away so that vehicles are matte again. We had the nicest looking vehicles in the motor pool, that's for sure. .99% April, that's military privateer debt right there. Be me. New E4 comes in. Yo dog, I heard you were good with cars. I need a car. Give him an exhaustive list of good car sellers and dealers to buy from. All under $5,000 to serve him a good 4 years minimum. His Mexican heritage kicks in and he buys a Nissan Altima instead. $13,000 with military tier interest rates. Proceeds to have car troubles, CVT, the entire time he owns it. There's no helping a fool. We me. Drop bike. Brake peg. Guys on Facebook group, just move the passenger peg forward bro. Do that. New peg comes. Mount it to the passenger spot. Smug sense of satisfaction that the bike is 100% again, pic related. Don't realize the passenger peg had a little nub to keep it up and the new one doesn't have it. Passenger peg now flops around like a limp dick. That was over 6 months ago and I still haven't fixed it, and you think I'm trying to change oil? LMAO. We me. Driving my old 99 Dodge 1500 on the highway. 6 lanes, no traffic, just smooth sailing in the right lane. Getting ready to switch lanes. Take eyes off the road and look at side mirror. In that instant, hear a awful noise under truck. Look in rear view mirror and see a thin piece of black plastic bumper or trim. Curt at the unknown scumbag who's driving a car that's falling apart. 4 days later notice a black plastic trim piece missing from the top of the steel front bumper. Bro. Honda Verdero for 400k miles without trouble. Another bro. Kawasaki W650 for 200k miles without trouble. Engine swap at 100k just to be safe and have spares. We me. Buy used bike. Run for 5k without chain drive or oil check. Starts to sound funny. Refill oil and lube chain. /DBT/ can't stop winning. We me. Grow up in the boonies with very few niggers. See videos like this online. Huh, some black people must be dumb, but that's not indicative of the entire race. Have to move to Detroit for work. Quickly learn that every single nigger is entirely incapable of thinking like a human being. Many such cases.